Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. We got a list of 37 homes. So combined with yesterday, we have 80 homes that have listed in 2 days. And if most of the agents subscribe to the theory that the best time to take offers is between 4 and 7 days after you list, I'm telling you in the comments, which you can't see, but I'm glad to share if you email me, is there's a ton of these listings that are taking offers on Monday or Tuesday of next week. It's going to thin buyers because buyers can only make an offer on one at a time. If you try and make an offer on two, you might end up buying both, which is a really bad scenario, especially if you have a check in hand. So anyway, there are some ways around that. It's complicated though. Point is, this could be a good week for someone to buy a home because with that much new inventory, and it seems like it's happening everywhere. I'm on a lot of real estate forums, and agents everywhere are saying, hey, got some inventory now. I got some stuff to choose from. So it's an interesting time. It always is in real estate. So let's talk about some listings. Then I have to go down to Waterdown. And later on today, I'm showing condos in Mississauga. So if you're searching for anything in those areas, let me know. I've probably seen it. Now I'm going to skip all the way to number 14 in the list. Just talk about a few today. So Bonin, it's actually Bonin Crescent. They did Bonin Center. They must have selected the wrong one. Here's the thing. That slope right there is a berm, and what's behind it is train tracks. So they use this as a physical barrier for the train tracks to help with noise. But by the time you get to the second floor, which is where your master bedroom is, you can still hear the train. So it's really up to the buyer. From a comfort standpoint, what we're seeing is busy streets and train tracks 10 years ago used to kind of devalue a home. Now, for some reason, it doesn't seem to matter. Now, I guess it's the same as a busy road in the sense that you don't really have a neighbor behind you, which is a positive thing. You don't have someone looking into your living room. Some homes you're in, especially in townhouses, you're in the house and you can see the other guy back to back with you and what he's doing, what he's watching on TV, what he's cooking for dinner. So at least this offers privacy, but that noise from the train tracks, I've heard different things from people. Some people say, hey, it's awful. I hated it from the day I came in. Other people say, you get used to it. It's not a big deal. I don't know. I've never lived this close, and I don't plan on living this close anytime soon. Okay, 1032 Gordon Heights. People like these homes that are traditionally searching in Old Milton. Reason why is the driveways are better. So the next best thing to a double car garage is having a double car wide parking in the driveway, because people, I can't tell you how much money I've made over the years in honest truth, because people don't like doing this. They don't like switching cars in the morning. They don't like switching cars, late at night kind of thing. This will avoid that. A double wide driveway, you can just come in, you've got the left, she's got the right, or vice versa, and on you go. The other thing, the average lot in New Milton is between 80 and 90 feet. This one's 110. It also means that your neighbor behind you is 110, so you have 40 to 50 feet, maybe up to 60 feet more space between homes, so it feels a lot more spacious. And that's why people, sometimes you'll find in Old Milton they're 100-foot lots. So these lots can be bigger than the old stuff. So you could potentially put a pool in here at this kind of price point at $729. Now, I've always held the belief with photos that if the photo doesn't add anything, then don't put it in. I looked at this photo here on Featherstone. I thought, what is this? It's on an angle. I don't know if they're showing the light. I have no idea what this photo shows. But if it was my home, I'd be rid of it real fast. Now, my favorite pick of the day, and I know it's going to go for more, is this one on Potts Terrace, 4-bedroom detached home. The way this one's set up, you may even be able to do the wider driveway. You're going to have to kind of do some interlock and play around with it. But I just think the finishes here, I think the photography, everything is just set up really well in this home. I just think it has a lot going for it. Glass shower. The bathroom is easily one of the better bathrooms I've seen in this class of home. It's just clean, tidy. The basement's done. This is, to me, a little bit of landscaping in the back. I think the epitome of a move-in ready home. So Victoria Street is something we don't see very often. This is it says a 97 by 96 foot lot, but it looks like it goes back, there's a measurement here, Sharon, if you zoom in to 159 feet. So I don't know exactly how this lot is set up, but it looks pretty big. Even that sort of century home look. I mean, there's some dated elements here, but it's, man, if you put some money in this one, this could honestly be one of the best homes in Milton. So terrific location and close to everything. You could walk to the farmer's market. I mean, living downtown is something. This is the southeast Oakville in Milton. Like that area above and below Main Street is really, if you look at what can happen in the future, I mean, you almost look at thresholds and you say, okay, there's some areas where homes, I mean, eventually I guess they're all going to be worth $1 million, but you look at this and say, there's really no glass ceiling on these homes. They could be worth as much as the demand is to live in Milton, and as the town grows, you're going to find that these places are almost completely out of reach. So at 1.25, you can look at it and say, you know what, it's kind of high, it's 7 figures. I look at it and say, the upside on something like this is super fantastic. Now the last one is an interesting property. So it says commercial. I don't know what commercial goes on here. 10,000 square foot home. This home is for players only. Let me tell you that. So 113 acres. Amazing stuff. Right away from the Lions, you say, okay, interesting. And the pond. And you've got your sophisticated gentleman library. You have a dining room that is, I guess, a throwback to yesteryear. Now, if you're keeping track of this one, in the basement, that is a dance floor with a disco ball. So The Get Down just popped on season 2 for Netflix, but this reminds me, man, I would throw a hip-hop jam down here like nobody's business. You've got little clay wine holders, indoor pools, very sexy, with murals on walls, may I add. Sauna. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what this is. I don't know if that is maybe like overlooking the pool, so you can sit up here and you can see what's going on below. I don't know what those things are, but anyway, this home is really interesting. I mean, it's a little dilapidated too. You're gonna have to probably put $1 million in for it to be functional. But sophisticated gentlemen and gentlewomen might appreciate a home like this. Okay, I gotta run. So have a great day, and we'll see you back here on Monday with more Milton Daily Homes. And thank you very much for watching. Our job here is to make sure that we cover the things that maybe aren't noticeable in MLS, and sometimes just to poke fun at things. Okay, we'll see you later.